Have you ever walked into a room and noticed your dog suddenly stretched the moment they lay eyes on you? Not just any stretch, but that long bow with their front legs out, chest low, and tail in the air. At first, it might look like they're just waking up or doing a dog yoga pose. But here's the secret. It's not just a stretch. When dogs do this in your presence, it carries a deeper meaning. And once you understand what it really means, you'll feel even closer to your furry friend. Let's start with the one that melts every dog lover's heart. A stretch like this is often a greeting stretch. Think of it as your dog's way of saying, "Hey, I'm so glad to see you." It's not a coincidence that they do it right when you walk into the house or come back from another room. Imagine you've been gone all day at work. You open the door, and instead of barking or jumping, your dog does a big stretch and looks at you with soft eyes. That's not laziness. That's their unique hello. Dogs in the wild use this same gesture to greet members of their pack, and with you, it's their way of welcoming you back into theirs. Now, let's go deeper. Stretching like this is also a sign of comfort and trust. Dogs are most vulnerable when they stretch because they're exposing their body and lowering themselves. If your dog chooses to do this in front of you, it means they feel completely safe. They're saying, "I can relax around you. I don't need to be on guard." Picture how people act around someone they trust. We sigh, loosen our posture, maybe even sprawl out on the couch. Dogs show that same sense of ease through stretching. If your dog does it often, consider it a silent compliment. You've created a safe and loving environment for them. Here's another big one. Dogs use stretching as an invitation to play. You might notice the stretch paired with a wagging tail, a happy bark, or even a little bounce. That's called a play bow, and it's one of the clearest signs that your dog wants interaction. Imagine your dog bringing you a toy, then immediately doing that bell-like stretch. It's their way of saying, "Come on, let's have fun together." And if you respond with fetch, tug of war, or even just rolling around on the floor, you're not just playing, you're strengthening your bond and answering their invitation to connect. But stretching isn't always about play. It can also be a form of affection. Dogs can't hug us, but they have their own love language. A long, slow stretch when you walk into the room is like their version of a hug or a warm smile. It's a way of saying, "I'm happy with you. I feel close to you." Sometimes they'll combine the stretch with eye contact, a wagging tail, or even a little sigh. All of those together mean pure love. Think of it as your dog's quiet way of wrapping you in a big, invisible hug. Now let's not forget the physical side. Of course, dogs stretch to loosen up their muscles, especially after a nap. Just like we stretch our arms when we wake up, they need to get their blood flowing too. But here's the key. If your dog stretches only when waking up, that's just normal body maintenance. The difference is when they stretch directly toward you, especially while making eye contact. That's no longer just about muscles. It's about communication. That's when they're talking to you without words. There's also something many owners miss. Stretching can be a calming signal. Dogs use body language to prevent conflict and show friendliness. If your dog senses tension, maybe voices are raised, or there's a new visitor in the house, they may stretch in a way that looks casual. But it's really a message. "I'm peaceful. I don't want trouble." Trainers often call these signals dog diplomacy. If you've ever seen your pup stretch in the middle of what seems like an awkward or stressful moment, they might be trying to calm the situation down in their own way. So, what does this mean for you as a dog parent? It means you should pay close attention to when your dog stretches. If it's after you walk in the door, greet them back with love. If it's paired with playful energy, grab a toy and join in. If it happens in a tense moment, reassure them with a calm voice and maybe a gentle pet. Every stretch has a story behind it, and when you respond, you show your dog that you're listening. That builds trust, love, and an even stronger connection. The beauty of this gesture is that it's so simple, yet so meaningful. To the untrained eye, it's just a stretch, but to you, now, it's a clear message of joy, trust, playfulness, or peace. It's your dog's way of reaching out to you, saying things they can't put into words. And the more you notice it, the more you'll feel like you truly understand your best friend. So the next time your dog stretches when they see you, don't brush it off. Look closely. Are they greeting you with love, inviting you to play, showing their trust, or calming the air around them? Dogs may not speak our language, but through gestures like this, they're talking to us every single day. If you loved learning what your dog stretch really means, hit that like button, share this video with other dog lovers, and don't forget to subscribe for more heartwarming insights into the secret world of dog behavior. And now I'd love to know, how does your dog greet you when you walk into the room? Do they stretch, wiggle, jump, or maybe even bring you their favorite toy? Share your story in the comments, because every greeting has its own special meaning.